Okay, howdy folks, welcome back to another video, and buckle up because I have a lot of explaining to do. I am so sorry in advance. So first off, the obvious, the video quality is a little bit lower than it usually is, and you'll notice that my PNG tuber in the bottom right hand corner of the screen is not manually edited in as it usually would be. Instead, I'm using the automatic VTuber that I use for my live streams. What is the meaning of this? So this video I ended up recording on my laptop because I knew that it was going to be a longer one. So I didn't want to be able to manually edit in my little PNG tuber guy all of the time for a possibly multiple hour long video, because editing videos already takes me a couple hours for my normal 20-minute videos. So I didn't want to have to go through the process of doing that, so I ended up recording on my laptop setup for my live streams instead of my usual phone setup, which means that the quality might be a little lower than usual. However, things get worse. Right now, you're gonna notice that my avatar is talking off sync with me speaking. This is because this is a voiceover I'm doing in post after the recording, because things ended up going very off the rails very quickly and changed my plans as I was actively recording. So, as you know from the title of the video and the expectations that I set beforehand, I am opening in this video over 1,000 gifts from over 100 gifting trees from people who have watched my videos or personal friends of mine. Now, it's been a long time since I've had to open gifting tree gifts. It's been an entire year, and I forgot how long the animation takes for you to open a gift. So when I was expecting, maybe an hour-long video, would that be a lot for me to deal with? Yes, but sure, I can edit up an hour video. I was wrong. This recording ended up taking 4 hours. 4 hours of footage, which I struggled to get to my phone because remember, I edit on CapCut, because I can't just email myself a 4-hour-long video. I ended up having to post the entire 4 hours onto my side channel, my personal private channel, then download it from YouTube Studios, which the uploading and downloading alone took an additional 4 hours. Now I'm on the editing process, and CapCut is running like it's a train uphill. It is so slow, and I just cannot have all 4 hours of footage. Not just because of the editing prospect of me having to go through and make sure that things are entertaining and things are, you can hear my voice properly, but also just the logistics. A lot of the raw footage of me and my friends talking was boring. There was a lot of dead air because making 4 hours of entertaining, child-friendly conversation is nigh impossible, even when it's just me and my friends. It's not even just me, and my friends are there too, but even then we found that a lot of the time was just silence while I was opening up gifts, and that's not really entertaining, nor do I want to sit through that to edit it. But I did make the promise that I would be showing myself opening every single person's gift on video, and while I could say, in hindsight, that wasn't very smart, no it wasn't, and I could be like, hey guys, change of plans, I would feel really bad about that, even if you guys were chill with it. So I took some time to think, and I came to a conclusion that I think kind of is a compromise between the two. I am going to be speeding up the footage to make it a time lapse. In fact, you'll probably see that I'm already opening up gifts because I don't have enough footage for the intro, because I wasn't expecting to make this long of an intro, because I was only expecting the video to be an hour long at most, but it's not. So instead, I'm going to be making this video a time-lapse of me opening gifts with some commentary over top about the holiday season, both my real life and in-game, about the gifts as I'm opening them. And then what I'm going to do is, if there is a portion in which I react in a larger way, in a more over-the-top reaction, if something really got to me in the moment when I was filming the raw footage, I will then be easing into the raw footage at normal speed so you can hear my real-time reaction to certain gifts that really got reaction out of me. So hopefully this video will be more digestible, more enjoyable, and not 4 hours of dead air while I stare at a screen and wish I could be going to bed because I only got 3 hours of sleep the night before, and I'm sick. Forgot to mention that too. This video has been a train wreck. That being said, I do hope that you could enjoy the video anyways, despite all the speed bumps and changes and chaos that was making this video. Now I'm on 10 hours of actively working on this video, and I went broke for the giveaway. I will still be doing the shoutouts at the end, so just thank you guys so much. I think that it is, despite being a problem of editing the video in itself, it is a problem that I am, I guess, very grateful to have, the issue of having so many fans that I have to worry about opening so many gifts, that this whole video has just become a fiasco. Thank you guys so much, and you guys have really made my holiday merry and bright. That would be it.
Is it the blue one?
Golden honey badger. Golden dizzy eye honey badger. The honey badger that I lost from my old account.
Got it back!
I got it back!
Got it back. Let's go.
My friend, I'm giving him little nose scratches. I missed him. He was my favorite, well, second favorite pet. No, wait, actually, fourth favorite. My favorite was my rainbow snowy glider. Then it was my galaxy, fireflies. That is mildly cursed. And then it was, him, and I wanted to make him a rainbow, but I was never able to. I didn't think I'd get him back because gold pets are kind of expensive now. Oh my god, Nomi! Dude, Nomi gifted me. Not only did they gift me a Peebasaur, they gifted me a ruby tier Peebasaur.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's so sweet.
Head pads for him. I'm going to grow him up in this video. I don't care if it makes the runtime longer. Head pats for them. I'm gonna do it after this though. After the gift. I can't get over the fact that I have a ruby tiered Peeb. That is so sweet. Because that is, not only is that a lot of time and effort, but that is an expensive time and effort. I can make a match. Editing KijiCon here to fill the empty silence. I actually did end up growing up that Parasaur after I was done recording, but at that point it had been well over 4 hours and I wasn't going to include it in the footage because I didn't even know if I'd be able to like include all 4 hours of footage at first. But I did grow them up and they look adorable, and currently, if my den is still the confectionery Peeb themed den, it's actually upstairs next to where you go turn into the ball of chocolate. You can see him over there. He is adorable and I love him very much. And he is going to become a new permanent staple in all of my Peeb dens. And you might actually see me running around playing as him, because Peeb is definitely one of my main looks, after Archie, of course. Another water bear DNA vial. More water bear fluid. What do you think would happen if I took, like, an exotic DNA vial for, like, you know, the lizards, and then one for the water bear, and I just poured them into the same bowl and just shook it up before trying to incubate it?
You make an abomination against God.
Oh yeah, outside of the usual reaction to gifts, you might also hear some friendly banter between me and my friends, especially Carrie, during this video. There was a lot of that in the footage that was cut, and I wanted to keep some of our better bits. Oh my goodness, there is pixel art of Archie. It's like little tiny mini pixel art of Archie that I could like put on a desk. I love that.
That's awesome.
It's tiny Archie. The producing of this whole video was actually, despite its difficulties, a lot of fun, because I don't really know what's going to be happening in my real life for Christmas, because we really don't have that much money, and my mom and dad have pretty much told me that they're not getting me anything for Christmas, which, like, okay, I'm 18, I understand that Christmas won't be what it used to be, but I'm apparently getting absolutely nothing, which, despite being a bit childish, I am a little upset over, but this digital Christmas more than made up for it. You guys were amazing, and, even if Christmas doesn't end up being too much for me, because we aren't even going to have, like, a whole lot in terms of celebration in general, not just gifts, I had this, and this was amazing. Most of my friends are nerds.
Dang.
Oh, that is so pretty. The detail on this, it's another Archie masterpiece. The style is really unique, and it is really pretty. Like, the shading on it is gorgeous. There's fur detail. He has his little tiny ears, which are so cute. This reminds me of Yoshi's Woolly World in a way, because everything
Yoshi's Woolly World?
I love that game.
The most epicest game ever?
I love that game so much.
Okay.
This just, the style of this just reminded me of like soft felt and yarn. That is so pretty. I actually have a lot of memories associated with that game, because that was one of the games that my mom and I played together growing up, and we played that till we 100% beat it on the Wii U, and that was just one of my fondest childhood memories. Oh my goodness! I have to DM them as well. You know Ninja Cassowary, soup person?
Oh yeah?
They made a masterpiece of a sled going down a snowy hill. Do you want to know who's on that sled?
Who is on that sled?
Archie in his Christmas outfit. Peeb, who is going so fast down the sled that the jar lids are flying off. And Simon. All three of them are on the sled. Simon, Peeb, and Archie are all on the sled together going down the hill. This is the masterpiece ever. I love this.
The most masterpiece of all masterpieces.
Is that your first piece of Simon fan art?
This is my first piece of Simon fan art, actually. The only other Simon art I have is the one that I did and the one that I won from a contest with Leora. Head pats for Simon. It's female Peeb, by the way. It's the one from this account. Head pats for Peeb's sister. Head pat for Archie. I'm not even joking. Oh, and I just said that was... This is gonna be so hard for picking shoutouts. I just got another masterpiece, an Archie masterpiece of him wearing like Christmas attire. He is tangled up in Christmas lights. And there are Christmas ornaments littered all over the masterpiece. This is adorable, and Archie would so do this because he is stupid like me. He'd get himself tangled in the Christmas lights. He'd probably bite the Christmas lights. This is from Kit Pup. I don't think they've ever have they been on stream? It's not a very familiar username, but you are an incredible artist. The lighting on this too, that is delicious. That art definitely tastes like M&Ms if I were to eat it, and I will eat it. While I was expecting some masterpiece submissions, I was not expecting as many as I got. In total, I ended up with 54 masterpieces under my Christmas tree of Archie. But, like, I am going rabid internally. I'm very bad at, like, externalizing Sunset Phantom. Externalizing internal, like, emotions. It's the autism. But my brain is still reeling from that fan art, like the one that Ninja Cassowary did, and I believe the username was Kit something did, because that is gorgeous fan art. And I know art, like, you know, a lot of, like, I don't know, I just love Archie so much. He's my persona, so he means so much to me. And I mean, it says something when I have almost 600 pieces of art of this one stupid red otter, and I ordered a custom plushie, and I fully intend to one day get an Archie fursuit. I just love this man so much, and it brings me so much joy. Archie, Peeb, Simon, babies.
With the Archie suit. We need to see, like, you advertise Animal Jam with the Archie suit.
I have the internal, like, image of me, like, in the Archie fursuit, right? You know those people who, like, stand outside of car washes with, like, the sign, they spin the sign? I imagine in the Archie fursuit sign spinning a sign that just says, play Animal Jam. Yeah, you did totally hear that right, by the way. I ordered a custom plushie of Archie, my little red otter avatar. I ordered it from Budsies, and in total it cost me like $120, and it's supposed to come in February, but that kind of stuff takes time because it is entirely custom designed and made. But I am so excited. I already got an email saying that they already have, like, received all the info and that he is, like, within the queue. So they're actually finally, like, looking at him and, like, brainstorming up a design for him. I am so making an unboxing video of it when I get it. They've actually made a few Animal Jam avatars for people in the past, and I want one. So, yeah, with the return of commentary videos, also keep an eye open for that in the new year.
Phantom drops, phantom drops, phantom drops.
Oh my god. Oh, wow, wow.
What is it?
Do you know the Pink Otter? They used to make YouTube videos. I think they still do. They've been on my stream since, like, day one.
Oh, I know them. I follow them on Instagram.
They gifted me a blackout spiked collar.
Oh!
Ah! I can't even! Dude! Thank you! Spoiler alert, she's gonna come up again later in the video, but dude, if you're watching this, like, what? Thank you so much. I know it was on my wish list, and people tend to gift wish list items, but I wasn't expecting someone to gift me anything even remotely close to 15K in value, let alone a blackout. Like, dude, thank you so much. Huh? A bit of a warning as well. I'm about to nerd out and info dump on Archie lore in a minute, so people who've been wanting that, enjoy, but if you haven't, feel free to skip. On the top row, Archie flavor Voyager Diary. I'm gonna unironically use that. I would have probably made this if I wasn't lazy, but Archie literally has a journal full of maps because he's a cartographer. Should I drop Archie lore to clear the silence?
Drop
Yes.
Archie lore, if not, we'll stab you.
Oh, more Archie art, in fact. I'm saying very Merry Christmas.
Speak of-
Aww.
Speak
Speak of the
heaven,
devil,
there
we
he
summoned him. But like, so Archie, I'm gonna talk, he has lore that is related to Animal Jam cause, oh, rare rainbow top hat, that's nice. So essentially, when I talk about Archie, like, on my YouTube channel, I am referring to, like, Animal Jam Universe Archie, but there is Animal Jam Universe Archie and non-Animal Jam Universe Archie, because Archie isn't just my Animal Jam Sona, he's also my Fursona, and in his Fursona state, he is detached from Animal Jam, because, you know, one day, who knows, I might quit Animal Jam entirely, and he'll still be my Fursona. But I'm going to talk about his Animal Jam lore first. So his Animal Jam lore is pretty much Archie, like any other otter, ends up reuniting with the rest of the animals in Animal Jam after the otter heartstone is retrieved and whatever. And he takes up a job as a cartographer. And he specifically, because a lot of Jama, for whatever reason, is uncharted, like a lot, to the point that we're still finding out that dinosaurs exist, like, today. I love.
Well, actually, no, that was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like in modern era, we're finding out. Oh yeah, dinosaurs existed this whole time, you guys, in like a world that's like
dinosaurs. They're archosaurs.
Whatever, Peeb Water Bear. Archosaurs exist in like this like chunk of land directly to the left of places that have been inhabited for ages, right? And so, very clearly, the animals of Animal Jam have issues with uncharted territory. Oh, nice. So Archie's job is that he goes to uncharted territory, he explores it, and he maps it out. In fact, he has his own ship, which I gave a name, and I already forgot. I'm probably going to remember it later. But he has his own ship with a crew of about 20 people, and he sails across the sea to like, find uncharted land and mark it. But I think this is one of my old master tracks that somebody gifted me back. Thank you. So he does that a lot, but as you know, phantoms be phantoming, and so he ends up encountering a bunch of areas of land that were, unbeknownst to the alphas, like, absolutely taken over by phantoms, and these were called, they called them the Phantom Badlands. And so he was then, it went from just him, you know, discovering and, like, marking down this territory, but then it also became him having to fight off phantoms to reclaim this territory. And, okay, here there's a little bit of overlap between, Archie lore for, like, Animal Jam and non-Animal Jam. So Archie is a magic wielder. He doesn't wield complex magic because he's stupid. Look at his dumb face. But he's able to, like, one, he has photographic memory, so he's able to, like, mark down places that he's been to before, even once. And that's relevant because, like, the more he masters his craft of magical cartography... Ooh, Leilani coin. Nice. The more that, like, he grows more tails to, like, resemble the knowledge that he has. Kind of like a kitsune. That's his lore tail reason. And this is a gift from Sunday.
Wait,
You keep gifting me trans animals. Thank you, Sunday. And this is a gift from, like, the actual official Lehman puppy that I'm opening now. I'm curious. It's Lehman puppy colored box. Aw, Stegosaurus! Head pats. What I was gonna say is that, eventually, because, you know, not all plots can be fun and episodic, eventually Archie comes across some pretty bad trouble. So I wanted to draw this. Hey, wish list item, sweet, thank you. I actually have unfinished art of this on my phone, of this, like, critical scene from Archie's lore, where he is going off to find more, nice, thank you, more uncharted territory, and instead he comes across this massive phantom beast. I don't have a name for it because I'm not very creative.
I guess Chernobyl.
But, like, imagine, like, the Kraken, but phantom. Wow, that is pretty. Hold on. This is a party ancient dragon tail. It's purple and pink, and that's really pretty. Anyways, this giant, it's less squid-like, more octopus-like, like, octopus phantom, like, comes up from like the bottom of the ocean, and the specific art I have of it, it has, like, this giant, like, sharp tooth gaping mouth that's, like, sticking up out of the water, and it has, like, one angry eye and all the little, like, sparking phantom tendrils, and it ends up absolutely ravaging Archie's ship, which sends him and his crew into the water, and, like, there's wooden debris everywhere, and the fate of a lot of his crew is unknown. But Archie himself ends up washing up on, like, uncharted territory with no way to go back home. And so Archie, essentially with his crew, and the plot is just him creating a settlement with the surviving crew to eventually, because that like Kraken phantom is like at the like outskirts of the island, like in the deeper waters. He has to find a way to defeat this large phantom and get back home to Jamaaliday Township. That is the Archie lore. Of course, though, that's really just only brushing the surface, because I could get into, like, how Archie has a tabaxi boyfriend, who is my real-life boyfriend's OC, or it could go more into his magic, because, like I mentioned, the more tails he grows is, like, an indicator of how skilled he is in magical cartography, because there's a lot more I can go into for that. For, like, example, he can make, like, magical maps that can track the locations of things within the map's radius, or that he can make maps that, are, like, from dreams. Like, he can, like, draw up maps from his dreams, and sometimes his dreams of our real locations, so he'll go to those locations from his dreams in real life with the assistance of maps because of his photographic memory, all sorts of dumb nerd stuff. And, I mean, you know, he went from having 2 tails to having 3 tails now, but I'm probably gonna draw him with both 2 and 3, because whatever. And then, you know, his boyfriend, the tabaxi, his name's Charlie, my boyfriend's OC, is also a magic wielder, but he's more so of a dude who likes to draw and utilize runes, which is a D&D thing, because my boyfriend is like a massive Dungeons and Dragons nerd. And I mean, I'd totally like to get into Dungeons and Dragons, but that requires socializing, and I don't really know any D&D groups, and I'm sure my boyfriend would be willing to invite me into a beginner-friendly D&D group, but that's scary, and I don't like trying new things. I mean, normally I do, but I don't like it until I actually try the thing. Until then, I end up being full of nerves. But there's so much undiscovered, unexplained Archie lore. I could make an hour-long video on it at some point. And some people have expressed interest, but I really don't know if I want to write all that down, because while I don't normally script my videos, I think I would need to script an Archie lore video. Despite the video being an entire 40-some minutes long, I think this is the largest gap of silence I actually have, where it's just sped up footage. I mean, it is 4 entire hours of me opening stuff, so there are going to be some gaps where things are, like, super awkward. But I think that, like, while I was actually recording this footage, I was, like, super zoned out, if I remember correctly. But some more technical difficulties I had when recording, if you guys are interested. 2 of my friends that were recording with me at separate points in the video accidentally cussed, and it was really funny because one of them did it fully on purpose, like after I had said, like, oh, I'm not gonna say this because it's not something I should be saying. And she's great, love her. And then my other friend did it entirely by accident and proceeded to, like, apologize for a full minute straight, which, by the way, if you're watching this, Carrie, I am not mad at you. You're amazing and I love you. But sometimes slip-ups like that happen too. I know they've happened once or twice during my live stream, but I think that, like, all in all, this whole video was had so many issues when it came to recording it, when it came to editing it. I mean, currently, as of, like, me speaking this moment while editing, and I'm halfway through editing-ish, it is currently, like, 7:30 p.m. I started working on this last night at 7:30 p.m. That's when I started recording, and I did that, and I started working again this morning at 8 a.m.
Environmentally aware.
Oh my goodness.
This
is the masterpiece. This is a masterpiece ever. You know the peanut butter jelly time banana?
Yes.
It is the peanut butter jelly time banana with Archie ears and an Archie tail.
God dang it, this is Chance Big Peeve.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter
jelly time. Way it.
There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. I still need that as a master track. So bad. Aw, Stitch is... Aw, Stitch is my favorite Disney character. I bet you that's why they gave it to me.
Hannah means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
Well, Hannah means family. Family means nobody gets
left behind or forgotten.
Stitch!
Everybody can do a Stitch voice.
It has been a long time since I've watched that movie, but he is still my favorite Disney character.
He is amazing. I can grow several arms.
He is also very squishy and cute looking, which helps to add to his gremlin nature to make him my favorite Disney character of all time. About the peanut butter jelly time master track I mentioned earlier, I would 100% be willing to commission somebody who makes master tracks to make a master track of that. Just let me know, honestly. Let me know your prices. I very well may.
Easy text.
Alright, I'm pulling it up on my phone. Dude!
Yeah?
What? I was gifted another blackout.
Oh my goodness.
By who?
Maple Leaf Fox.
Ooh.
Another blackout. Y'all never cease to amaze me because what? Y'all are crazy, and I am absolutely honored that y'all will be willing to give me something like that. What? Thank you so much, huh? Okay, so I need to pause right here for a second because while I click through this really quickly because I can't actually listen to the master tracks that I'm opening during this video and I end up listening to them after the video, what I did not notice is that this master's track, despite sharing a similar name to a pretty well spread around Five Nights at Freddy's master track, is in fact not a Five Nights at Freddy's master track. Instead, it is a master track that is part of a Tally Hall song, specifically Spring in a Storm, at the end, the silent explosive part. My favorite part of my favorite Tally Hall song. Now, if you guys paid attention to my live streams, you would know that I am a huge Tally Hall fan. Like, so huge of a Tally Hall fan that I intend for my first tattoo to be of cover art from a Tally Hall album. But, like, this is a Tally Hall master track, and it's not one of the ones that are spread around pretty widely. Like, there's one, from the, which one is it? There's one from Ruler of Everything that gets spread around quite a bit, and there is a somewhat popular Mind Electric. No, this is a part of a song called Spring in a Storm that I have never heard in master track form before. And when you look, the person who gifted it to me is the same person who made the master track. And I checked their den and I couldn't find any shops anywhere. So there is a chance that this person watched my streams, realized I like Tally Hall, and went out of their way to make a master track, which takes forever. I would know, I make master tracks. For me, to make me a Tally Hall master track. It's currently playing in my den. I cannot. That is crazy.
So cute.
Speaking of art, this art style reminds me of something I can't put my fingers on.
It's gonna be trash.
I just got another Archie art. I'm gonna go check what that is, but I just got another Archie art of Archie holding a Christmas gift, and it says like, I forget what it says. It says like Happy Jamaaliday. That is so cute.
Aww.
I was just sent to Mokuwa High. Took a quick detour to try to see what Albert dropped, but it was nothing interesting, just some junk. Which, by the way, has anyone noticed that Albert isn't dropping wishing coins anymore?
But my mom comes down the other day with like 10 gifts under the tree, and I'm like, and she's like, yeah, we didn't get anyone else a thing. And I was like, what the heck?
Okay. This art is so good that I have to screen share to show you. Oh my god.
It's like the most detailed thing ever.
Hold on, I'm going on Discord to screen share.
Oh yay!
Share my screen. Come on, Discord, load. This is the wow. It's gonna lag out. Look it.
Load. It's so cute.
Wait, let me check.
Oh,
Cody, look at Fab. That is amazing.
I wanna hug him.
he's so cute.
Did I just hear
Was
a
that-
VFDI
Was
sound
that
effect?
VFDI sound effect?
Who played that? Play it again. Who played that?
I love that, and I love this art. Oh my goodness. So a minute ago, I was talking about Tally Hall, and I wanted to bring it up again because I was one of the people who pre-ordered those Tally Hall U2's plushies like months ago. And recently, I was like, hey, I haven't heard anything about updates from USPS because normally I do the text update things. Well, I checked the tracking numbers, and out of nowhere, all of a sudden, they're in my state. Like, I wasn't getting my text updates, but according to their tracking numbers, they're in my state, so they should be here really soon, which is, like, so hype. Except for Joe Hawley. For whatever reason, his tracking number is just giving me an error when I search it, which I'm sure he's almost here as well since they were all on the same shipment. But, yeah, Tally Hall plushies will be here soon. I probably won't make any content about it, but I might post about it on my Instagram. Oh my heart. Caper Cat, I've been friends with her since my TikTok era last year, like long before I started making YouTube stuff. And last year for the holidays, I made her a drawing of her main look eating a gingerbread cookie. She decided to respond this year by making a drawing of my main look Archie standing on a podium for first place in the silly competition.
Oh,
I am first place silly.
that's awesome.
So cute.
As we get closer to the end of the video, I wanted to clarify that similar to the rest of the video, I decided to change how I'm going to be doing the shout out. I could not pick one person. There was simply too much amazing stuff, and I struggled to think of even maybe narrowing it down to 2. So instead, after all this is said and done, I'll be shouting out a few people, many of whom have already had their little features within the video. Not everyone, but many of them. And yeah, there was just too much appreciation. Y'all did too much. There was too many people doing too much good things. Y'all treat me too good for the holidays. No, because like when I was recording this whole 4-hour thing in the back of my mind, I was like, who am I going to shout out? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? And then I'd get something new and amazing and heartfelt. And I'd be like, well, how am I supposed to pick? And I'm happy I decided to go with the decision that I did. But respectfully, y'all wildin'. Oh yeah, and for soup members, or at least long-time soup members, many of y'all gave me crazy stuff this holiday season outside of the gifting trees, but I'm not going to shout you guys out because you guys know you're going to be featured a lot this month upcoming, and I wanted to give some regular ordinary fans the chance to get some recognition on my channel because they most certainly deserve it. Finchie! Thank you!
Give ya.
The crystal cavern crystal. I always pronounce it crystal cavern. Dance floor. I love this dance floor item. It is the best one in game. I don't care how many other dance floors they make.
I got it from a nonogram, and I saw your wish list.
Really?
And
I know those dragon
yes.
monograms. Not included in this video is Soup being absolutely crazy and gifting me tons of stuff, such as Toffee giving me 2 galactic fireflies and an alpha item, and Watt giving me way too many sapphires, and Bouncy just being bouncy. But yeah, we're about done now. Look at me squeezing 4 hours of content into 41 minutes. Now that I'm at the end segment of the video, it's time for me to give my shout-outs, which I chose more than I initially intended, but some of you guys were just absolutely crazy. I want to start off with giving a huge shout-out and thank you to My Melody 2, who, to my knowledge, I could not find a channel for them, but they made the master track that I absolutely lost my mind over. Unfortunately, because I wasn't able to listen to master tracks during my recording, I didn't catch my reaction when I did realize that it was a Tally Hall song. But the fact that they put together an entire master track of a Tally Hall song because I like Tally Hall blew me away. Thank you so much, My Melody 2. And on the topic of creativity, I want to shout out some of our artists from today's video, specifically Kit Puff, Dragon Girl 1264, Ninja Cassowary, a member of Soup actually, Bad But Sad Boy, and Mr. Frog 123. To my knowledge, none of these people have social medias. I did search it up online, I didn't find anything, but if you guys are watching this video and you do have one, feel free to drop a link in the comment section and I will 100% add it to my description. Their art absolutely amazes me. The fact that so many people are willing to make art of my avatar blows me away to begin with, but this stole my heart. These people's fan art have been on my mind since I recorded this last night. I love seeing art of my little boy, and you guys did amazing. You are incredibly skilled, and the amount of time that must have gone into making these, I am undeserving. Y'all deserve to get paid. If I did not have money, I would genuinely commission y'all for money. Thank you so much. In addition, I want to thank the Pink Otter and Maple Leaf Fox for gifting me blackout spiked collars. That is crazy. I have no idea. I know I'm going to keep at least one of them, but what am I going to do with 2 blackout spikes? Y'all are nuts. Those are worth like so much, and I could never. I suck at trading. Thank you guys so much. And if you don't know already, the Pink Otter also does commentary videos on YouTube. Feel free to go check them out on their page, The Pink Otter. I really like their content, and I've been watching them for a bit. I don't always comment on their videos, but they've been with me since the beginning of my career, and I love their videos. They do a great job. The 100%, y'all need to watch them because we need more commentary otters on the internet. I also want to thank Runtlin, I believe that's how it's pronounced, for gifting me the golden swirly eye badger. that was my favorite badger that I ever had on previously in the past, and of course I lost them, but they came in clutch getting me an identical one, which blew me away because nowadays golden pets, being the first ever super box pet, are kind of really hard to come by, let alone a golden badger, let alone a golden badger with the exact same eyes. Thank you so much, man. And another thank you to Bellell 2009, I don't know if that's pronounced Bellell or just Bell, for gifting me number ID 34 Kimbarite. Like, I got a couple alphas, but ID 34, thank you so much. That absolutely made my day. And I want to give a final shout out to Nomi and Smiley K88. Both of y'all are not only like my friends, but y'all have really been there for me. And I'm sorry, Nomi, for harassing you in DMs with photos of gnomes. I just know that you like them, and nowadays when I see gnomes, I just think of you. And the fact that you got me not just a Pebasaur, which are expensive to begin with because all parasaurs tend to be expensive nowadays, but you got me a ruby tiered one, absolutely destroyed me. I was so excited, and immediately after recording the video, I grew him up. And if you want to see him, he's actually now sitting in my den because I should have my my Peeb den up, and he is sitting there on the top floor. Thank you so much. And Smiley K88, thank you for the Fab 5 animal token and for the spooky hood, the Leilani one that I used to use for one of my main outfits back in the day that were on my wish list. You have been my absolute rock this year. I have no idea where I would be without you, and I really appreciate that your DMs are always open to listen to me. You should check out both Nomi and Smiley K88 on Instagram. They both make Instagram content that I really seriously like. Nomi also does a lot of art stuff, and their art for me is very reminiscent of like almost vintage cartoons. Like, think the original Care Bears and that kind of stuff. It's nuts. I love them. I love their content, and the both of them are incredible people. That being said, the rest of the artists from this video who made me fan art for Christmas, I'll have their art scrolling overhead for the entirety of this shout out section. And apart from that, I think we're done. Thank you guys so much for tolerating this long video and understanding that this video, which still is going to end up to probably be at least 30 minutes long, even with the cuts in the time lapse, I'm not sure. But thank you guys for watching and supporting me this year. I'm really looking for the stuff that I'm actually going to put out on Christmas Day and for New Year's. I am blown away by everything. The fact that y'all went out of your way to get me things, and there's so much thought and effort. If I had the ability, the time, and the mental strength to shout out every single person who gifted me, I would. But I'm sorry, 1,000 people is a bit much for me. But thank you guys for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll see y'all around.